I don't know if anybody's familiar with former President Donald Trump, but he gave a speech recently, because he's running for president again, where he talked about certain initiatives that he wanted to put forth. One of those initiatives was the homeless issue. Some of the plans he put forth were fine, but there were several that came to my attention, alarmingly. Now, one of those propositions was to make homelessness illegal, whereas you will get arrested. Now, that's not something that the president can do, but if as far as affect local ordinances, but he said where possible. But arresting people who are homeless for no fault of their own most of the times, right? Now, the second issue with that, second thing that he talked about with that got some attention to me was he said people who fell into this category, they will have two options. The first option would be arrest, whereas they go to jail, and the second option would be them going into a tent city, basically an area designated for homeless people. And I'm pretty sure in those areas they're going to provide homeless services and all that kind of stuff. Now, everybody knows who watches my channel that my primary subject is Star Trek. That's my primary love of all things is Star Trek. You could kind of almost consider it my religion. Okay, now there was an episode, actually there was a two-parter episode in Star Trek Deep Space Nine, one of the greatest Star Treks, well, the greatest Star Trek series ever made, where the same thing was happening. All right, the name of the episodes was called Past Tense 1 and 2. Now, I bring this up because one of the canon issues in Star Trek, one of the canon things that happened in the history of Earth was these internment camps resulted in basically people being put there and forgotten. And the conditions got so bad that a riot broke out, a real famous riot called the Bell Riots. All right. Now, Star Trek has been prophetic when it comes to technology, cell phones, pads, things of that nature, warp drive, and they've also been prophetic as when it comes to shining a light on the human condition, the things that we as humans in our society are prone to do, our ideologies, our beliefs, our cultures. Now, I want people to take a look at that episode and then listen to the things that's going on right now and tell me what you think. We all got to get off this island, people. Be cool.